Phishing is an online fraud technique used by criminals to entice people to disclose personal information. It is the fastest rising online crime method used for stealing personal and financial information and perpetrating identity theft. So, how exactly does phishing work? Here's an example. The phishing process starts with spoofed email inducing people to log in to their account by using forged web pages that looks like the official web page of the legitimate service provider, such as a bank or an e-shop. The spoof email usually looks very similar to the legitimate one because the phishers mimic the same logos and graphic pictures as the original one. Usually, this kind of email contains deceptive URL addresses linking to a scam website. Have a look at the two pictures presented. You can see the false website looks just like the real one. It's hard to tell the difference if you don't pay extra attention. The information is captured as soon as the victim enters the user word, the username, password, or the credit card number. However, aside from a spoofing email, some other methods need to be highlighted as well, such as malware. That is malicious software installed to collect users' personal information, and smishing. It's a text message sent to cell phone to induce people into false websites. There are some techniques phishers usually use. There are 3 of them. First, impersonate. This is a very common technique in a spoofed email, as we just mentioned above. Second, forward attack. The phisher no longer collects personal info through a scam email, but also contaminate users' PC system with harmful code or script. Third, pop-up attack. The pop-up window works as a man in the middle to collect the information. The phisher captures the victim's credentials and forwards them to the official website. There are some anti-phishing strategies could be proposed to reduce the risk or impact of phishing. Above all, education and awareness are the first step to mitigate the risk of phishing attacks. The reason phishing always succeeds is largely due to the lack of computer system knowledge and lack of attention on the existence and absence of the security indicators. For example, users shouldn't forward suspicious emails or click on unusual links or use the search engines to look for online donations and charitable organizations. And here follows the 3 practical techniques of anti-phishing. The first one, anti-phishing toolbars. There are several companies like eBay, Netcraft, Earthlink. They offer several toolbars to lessen the risks of phishing attacks. Second, browsers plugins. Microsoft has added a new plugin into IE7 to help users detect phishing websites. It relies on a blacklist hosted by Microsoft, and it makes it easier to spot a spoofed website by displaying only the most relevant domain information. Third, email filters. Email filters are the most effective solution that can detect spoofed websites, since most victims are directed to spoofed websites from phishing emails. By detecting spoofed emails, the user is more secure. Most importantly, and the solution in the case is categorized as a preventative solution, as the other 2 are just detective ones. And here, we pretty much covered enough for today. Thanks for listening.